Who's with me? This is my call to action. Hi friends, I'm Jenica Hill. Welcome to my channel, which is all about embracing and celebrating your full magical self. Because you, my friend, are magical. Yes, you are. If you're new here, please subscribe. We talk about self-love, bisexuality, identity in general. I'm pregnant right now. I'm actually 32 weeks pregnant, so officially 8 months. So I started talking about pregnancy. I will probably talk about motherhood. That's what we got on the channel. So come here and enjoy. Today's video is very exciting. It came to me in a dream. No, not in a dream, but it did come to me. I need to preface this like I need to preface a lot of things, but if you don't already know, I am bisexual and married to a cis straight man. Okay, that's all you need to know. Essentially, today's video is my pitch for why there should be a bisexual Love Island. Okay, so if you don't know what Love Island is basically a reality show, sort of like The Bachelor or other love reality shows, but in this show, people come to an island, actually, specifically girls and boys come to an island, they couple up, and they can switch around and recouple. There are all these like challenges and rules, and at the end, whoever like remains a couple and gets voted favorite couple by the audience wins. I think it's like in the UK version, what is it, £50,000 or something? Or 50,000 euro? Probably pounds. I don't remember. Of course, I realize that not everybody likes watching reality TV in general, okay? I get it. Am I a little ashamed that I watched this show? Slightly. I also watched The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I know that there are so many problematic things about these shows. I realize this. My sister and my dad and I always watched these shows together, and right now, because my partner and I are moving into a new house and every day is sort of like, oh, it's our way to unwind and not really think about anything of substance, right? So my sister and our good friend told us,
okay, you have to watch Love Island UK. It's so good.
if you're an American, it's just so fun to listen to UK accents. It's much more interesting than our accent. So it's just fun to watch, and then, you know, they say different things than we do, like,
let's have a chat, or you're chatty, or it's nice, we can have a laugh.
Don't make fun of my accents. I know they're not. I'm not trying to do a good job. I feel so vulnerable. But anyway, I enjoy watching the show, but basically, I was watching it, right? And my partner and I have been watching season 5 of Love Island UK. So, not the current season. We're very behind. We're very late to the game. But we're watching this season, and there's this one guy on there named Anton. And I noticed that in mostly the beginning of the show, he would make these comments about the other men on the show and be like, oh, like, he's Scottish. I'm not even gonna try to do a Scottish accent. But he's just like,
Oh, like so and so so fit, I would choose him.
that kind of thing. And would, you know, talk about how attractive the other men are. And I'm like,
Why can't Anton choose one of the men to couple up with?
and then I started thinking,
How much more interesting would this show be if it was bisexual Love Island? Better yet, pansexual Love Island, to include all genders and all identities. Why not an LGBTQ plus Love Island?
because here's the thing. What's problematic about Love Island and other shows like this is that they're very heteronormative. and they really rely on gender stereotypes. Like, one of the challenges in the show this season was about, it was like, be a man or something. I forget how they put it. But basically, the guys had to like down a non alcoholic beer, put beer goggles on, and then try to kick a soccer ball through the goal. And then they had to like do squats with the women around their waist or whatever. And it was just all very like cringy, you know, especially for like people who just know that we shouldn't be putting people in boxes in this way. And yet I still watch it. I know the guilt. It's all here. I know. But here's my pitch to the producers of Love Island UK and Love Island US. Make it a bisexual or pansexual Love Island, basically a more inclusive Love Island. They do a little bit better with diversity this season than it seemed like they did season 4, at least in the UK one. And I know they do better with diversity in the US one. But let's take it a step further and do better with diversity of sexual orientation and gender identity. Because how much more interesting would it be if, so in the first episodes, 5 girls come on the island and then 5 boys come on the island after them, and the girls get to like step forward if they fancy the guy, right? And how much more interesting would it be if you just start with 5 people, doesn't matter if they're girls or boys, and they just step forward for whoever they fancy, and it doesn't have to be a man or a woman. Now, this might seem like a selfish request on my part because, you know, I'm bisexual. I would be more interested in watching a bisexual Love Island. I'm not saying it would be everybody's cup of tea, okay? I get it. But if we had a bisexual Love Island, or just better yet, an LGBTQ plus Love Island, then reality shows like this might start to be more inclusive of that community. It would become more normalized to be attracted to people of the same sex or to people of various genders. And how much more love would there really be on the show? And then we wouldn't be so tied to gender stereotypes, and there would be a lot less problematic shit about the show. Although, you know, of course, these shows are problematic in themselves. I mean, they're using love as a game. But I will say it is fun to watch people connect, and it's really just human interest, right? But let's normalize being bisexual. And the reason why I keep saying bisexual is because I almost never see things about bisexuality on TV. You know, there's that show on HBO, Generation, that did a great job of, you know, starting to represent bisexuality. But imagine if a big mainstream show that a lot of people watch, like Love Island or Bachelor or Bachelor in Paradise or whatever, something in the Bachelor franchise started to promote bisexuality. Like, how amazing would that be? Now, I know Bachelor in Paradise did have Demi, and she is is bisexual, but they didn't like make that a feature of the show. They didn't make her the Bachelorette. I don't know if she even wanted to be the Bachelorette, but wouldn't that be great if they had a Bachelor or Bachelorette, or just a person, a single person, who got to choose people of whatever gender they were interested in, and it wasn't just like,
I'm the Bachelorette and I have, 30 men vying for my love or whatever.
I am sure I'm not the first person to think of this, but who's with me? This is my call to action. Let's get the producers of Love Island, let's get the producers of Bachelor or whatever franchise, all these love shows, Married at First Sight, all that stuff. Let's get them to get on the LGBTQ plus train. Do we want this? Am I the only one who wants this? I need feedback. Okay, this video isn't just me talking at you. This is me asking you for feedback. If you're gonna give feedback, no being nasty to anybody else. That's the rule. You have to be kind and let everybody be their full magical self. No hate speech. Absolutely no discrimination against people. None of that, please. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think in the comments. This wasn't a long video, but to me it was an important video. And I know it seems like a big joke, but for real, I feel like representation is so important, and especially in mainstream media. And if young people were growing up seeing these reality shows, just allowing bisexuality, you know, being gay, being trans, be just normalized and part of mainstream culture, how life changing would that really be for them? Think about it. How life changing would that be if you had grown up seeing all of this differently and not just heteronormative TV all over the place? How much more valid would you have felt? And obviously, right now, I'm speaking to my older bisexual and LGBTQ plus friends. Think on it. Think on it. Let me know if this is ridiculous or something we should make a petition for. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can give it a thumbs down if you want. I love myself, so I won't be upset. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. And I will see you next week. So please, go out and be your full magical self today and every day because the world needs you just as you are, baby.